Welcome to our home. I'm here with Dad and the whole family, and we're going to show you how to repurpose some barbecue that may be leftovers, or maybe you come by this stuff with the intention of doing something different with it, right? So you know me, I'm all about the specials. I'm always all about doing the barbecue but different. So here's something that's going to be way different. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. We're of Chinese descent, so when you're of Chinese descent, what do you make? We're gonna make pulled pork egg rolls. Stick around, guys. The first thing we're gonna start with here is we're gonna make a quick little dip for the egg rolls. Again, you know, this is not crazy Asian inspired, it's more barbecue inspired, right? Some of you guys may have had a barbecue aioli that I've made before on a sandwich. This is something kind of similar. So we're gonna start with the whip dressing, mayo, whatever you want to use. I prefer the whip dressing, but that's a personal preference. We're going to go with some sour cream. So we're going to do equal parts here, the whip dressing, and we're going to go sour cream. Doesn't have to be too specific, you know, just close. Use the same scoop and you'll get close enough. All right. And so then we're going to come with our hot barbecue sauce. So again, going with the theme of you've got something left over, maybe you had a party and we've left you some of these at the house. I know a lot of you guys keep them in the fridge. We're just gonna go with some barbecue sauce. So barbecue sauce, okay? And then next up, Old Faithful, right? The When Pigs Fly dry rub. So we're gonna sprinkle that nice portion on there. So we just got, again, we got the mayo, sour cream, barbecue sauce, and barbecue seasoning, all right? So we're gonna mix this guy up. Now, there's no right or wrong here, guys. There's never any right or wrong when you cook. It's all about what you like. Some people like sweet, some people like spicy. It's whatever you want. So we're giving you an idea of how to start. And if you wanna add jalapenos to this, if you don't like barbecue sauce, take the barbecue sauce out. If you don't like the When Pigs Fly dry rub, hey, I don't know that we can hang out on Saturday night, but that's okay. You know, do something else. You can use adobo, or you can use any kind of seasoning you want, but get you a feel for it, get it nice and incorporated, and then, like I always said, guys, taste it. But I think that's great. I'm good. I've been doing this a long time. I just need to go at it once, but maybe when you're starting, you know, start with your sour cream, start with your mayo, slowly add your rub, slowly add your barbecue sauce, mix it, and then decide what you want more of. But I think that's perfect. Looks good to me. So guys, what we've got here, we've got some pulled pork. This is, if I'm being honest, this looks like a little more than a pound, maybe pound and a half. On the egg rolls, we're not going to use a lot. A little bit goes a long way. You don't want to overstuff the egg roll. But we're going to make two different kinds. So I'm going to kind of like divvy this up a little bit. We're going to do two different kinds. We're going to do one that's just pulled pork and coleslaw, okay? And then we're going to do another one that's just pulled pork, barbecue sauce, and cheese, which are the ones I like. So we're going to take half of this. Again, this is cold, guys. Refrigerator cold. Just came out of the fridge. So we're gonna kind of break it up a little bit, and I'm gonna take our When Pigs Fly hot sauce, and I'm gonna mix this up. I really want a pretty saucy combination here. So I got these gloves, guys. I get them from the work, you know, obviously, but you can go to any restaurant supply place you want to and get these, or the other place you can get them is Arbor Freight. So Arbor Freight. I think actually even in the pharmacy area or the medication area at Dillon's has them too. So they're super nice to have around, so you don't have to worry about, like, you know, getting everything dirty. As soon as you're done, your hands are gross, you can just take the glove right off. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take this guy off. Like I said, I don't wanna get everything dirty. And I'm gonna come back again with the When Pigs Fly dry rub. And I'm gonna give it a little extra seasoning. All right, and then I'm gonna mix it up. All right, and these are ready to go. This meat's ready to go.
You don't want to overfill an egg roll because they'll pop on you if you're not careful. So you want to make sure that you just put enough in there to satisfy, and enough cheese to make sure it melts properly. And then of course the easy part is learning how to fold them. And when I'm wetting the skin, because that's what makes it seal. And voila. All right, now we're going to tackle the pulled pork and coleslaw. So we're going to take, again, about the same amount of pulled pork, and you're going to set it up where you're going to take the tip and go over, and then over on the sides. That'll seal it pretty good. And like I said, you don't want to do too much. Remember, we're going to be rolling in this direction, so. All right, so and then from there, we start to close, taking the tip over and pulling it in. Take the side over, pull it in. Take the other side and you pull it in. And then you're going to wet all the area that you're going to roll up on. And egg roll skins are like working with lasagna pasta. And you just pull it tight as you're rolling.
Yeah, those got tucked in there real nice. Looks good. Like you rolled an egg roll or two before.
Just a few.
All right, so you want to get your oil hot, guys, about 350 degrees. You can see it starting to dance in there is what I call it. And then you want to drop these egg rolls and just drop them away from you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And these don't take long at all. See that? You want to talk about a quick and easy meal? That's it. You can get them at Dillon's. We got ours at the Chinese store. The ones they have at Dillon's aren't quite so big. But you can get them at the Chinese store. So there's your egg rolls, guys. And then anytime you're done frying something, you always want to put a little bit of salt. So every time, while that grease is still hot on there, you always want to throw a little bit of salt on there. This is something that I would love to do in a restaurant, guys, but I don't have a deep fryer. We don't have a deep fryer at the restaurant, so it makes it a little challenging. But you can do little crab rangoons with pork in them. You can do little crab rangoons with smoked chicken in them, chicken jalapenos, that kind of thing, cream cheese. Imagine a little chicken jalapeno popper crab rangoon. Sound pretty decent. So you come right out of the grease, guys. Straight out of the grease once they got the right color you like. Oops. And then you got to come straight with the salt. Straight with the salt. Boom.